it's safe and where the waters flow. Step by step upon the brittle ice. Every second chance comes with a price. Though the frozen layer groans beneath my shoe, I can see the open water shining blue across the winter lake with a steady mind, leaving all the frozen fears behind. Cracks begin to spider through the gray domain, holding back the memories of former pain. When you reach middle age, you know the weight you bear, how to walk with caution and a quiet care. Sunlight hits the surface with a gentle ray, welcoming the promise of a warmer day. Step by step upon the brittle ice. Every second chance comes with a price. Though the frozen layer groans beneath my shoe, I can see the open water shining blue across the winter lake with a steady mind, leaving all the frozen fears behind. Solid ground appears beside the piney shore. I am standing safe upon the land once more. Winter breaks away. High above the valley on the granite ridge, I check the weather sensors by the iron bridge. 40 years of keeping track of wind and frost, counting every storm that came and crossed. Now the tower dials turn their final rounds. Listen to the airwaves for the summit sounds. Broadcast clear across the mountain line. Send a steady message through the pine. Let the frequency go floating far away, over every rooftop at the close of day. I can hear the answer returning clear and strong, standing at the apex where I belong. Gathering my gauges in a leather case, looking down the valley at my quiet place. Engineers below us switch the power dial. I remain stationary for a little while. Every copper wire carried honest truth, guarding every traveler through their early youth. Broadcast clear across the mountain line. Send a steady message through the pine. Let the frequency go floating far away, returning clear and strong, standing at the apex where I belong. Final transmission sliding through the air, leaving only silence on the mountain stair. My duty is complete. Unlatching the velvet case inside the store, wooden varnish polished like the days of yore, tightening the horsehair on the slender bow, tuning up 4 strings I used to know. Resin dust is settled on the spruce top board, pressing down my fingers for a golden chord. Hear the warm amber echo fill the living space, playing old melodies from a forgotten place, resonating deep within the cedar frame. Every single note remembers youth by name. Listen to the timbre rise so high. Grandchildren are listening near the parlor rug, watching how my hands adjust the wooden peg. Decades spent in offices and city traffic noise never killed the magic of these simple joys. Vibrato warming up the evening air fills the quiet cottage without any care. Hear the warm amber echo fill the living space, playing old melodies from a forgotten place, resonating deep within the cedar frame. Every single note remembers youth by name. Listen to the timbre rise so high. Music settles softly in the room, one last sweet vibration in the gloom.
Turning curtain knobs upon the ham radio, searching through the frequencies of long ago. Fluorescent dial glows inside my late night study. Coffee cup is steaming beside papers muddy. Listening for signals from across the sea, wavelengths humming low in quiet harmony. Faint static whisper through the speaker grid, carrying the secrets that the darkness hid. Voices from the harbors and the shipping lanes, fading through the clouds and through the autumn rains. I sit back and listen to the air waves turn, finding late night peace for which I used to yearn. Workday deadlines vanish when the clock strikes 2. Nothing left to prove and nothing left to do. Cities far away are sending code and speech, reaching out to places that I'll never reach. Pencil writing call signs on a paper pad, thankful for the calmest hours I have had. Faint static whisper through the speaker grid, carrying the secrets that the darkness hid. Voices from the harbors and the shipping lanes, fading through the clouds and through the autumn rains. I sit back and listen to the airwaves turn, finding late night peace for which I used to yearn. Switching off the power as the morning nears, silent room reflecting 60 peaceful years.
Sitting on the park bench watching children run, catching autumn acorns in the afternoon sun. Doctor said my pulse skipped just a tiny beat. Nothing to be worried about upon this street. Just a little flutter, like a dry oak leaf. Life is far too precious to be spent in grief. Skip a little rhythm, catch a sudden breath, grateful for the living, looking past the death. Every tiny skip inside this aging chest tells me that my journey has been truly blessed. Let the pulse beat irregular and free, surrounded by the ones who mean the world to me. Working 30 summers at the factory floor, counting down the hours at the exit door. Now my schedule opens like a morning park, walking with my partner till the evening dark. If my ticker falters for a second space, I just look right over smiling face. Skip a little rhythm, catch a sudden breath, grateful for the living, looking past the death. Every tiny skip inside this aging chest tells me that my journey has been truly blessed. Let the pulse beat irregular and free, surrounded by the ones who mean the world to me. Steady rhythm returns inside my breast. Sun goes down quietly in the west. looking through the window at the jet engine ring, watching silver vapor on the swept-back wing, turbines roaring steady as we gain our height, rising through the clouds into the golden light. Sonic flare burning through the upper atmosphere, leaving all the pressure and the worries here. Looking down at cities built of grit and stone, realizing how much wisdom I have grown, higher than the troubles of my younger days, cruising up above the smoky valley haze. Suitcase in the overhead filled with project plans, hands that worked for decades for my family's gains. Now I take my seat with quiet calm inside, enjoying every minute of this steady ride. Attendant brings hot tea inside a paper cup, nothing left to fear when looking up. Sonic flare burning through the upper atmosphere, leaving all the pressure and the worries here. Looking down at cities built of grit and stone, realizing how much wisdom I have grown, higher than the troubles of my younger days, cruising up above the smoky valley haze. Touchdown on the runway as the sunset gleams, home again to rest among my quiet dreams. Journey done. Chalk marks on the wool fabric spread out wide, measuring the shoulders from the outer side. Needle pulls the linen thread through heavy cloth, guarding old wool jackets from the winter moth. 30 years of tailoring the suits I wear, fitting all the changes that the years declare. Feel the velvet friction under working hands, crafting quiet comfort for a man who stands. Every tailored stitch along the inner seam holds together memories of a youthful dream. Soft texture smooths out very tenderly, adjusting collar lapels till the fit is right. Ready for our grandson's graduation night. Feel the velvet friction under working hands, crafting quiet comfort for a man who stands. Every tailored stitch along the inner seam holds together memories of a youthful dream. Soft texture smooths out every rough edge known, in a coat that feels just like my very own. Iron steam rises from the pressing board. Best rewards in life are what we can afford. Simple grace. Old V8 engine humming down the county road, leaving city traffic and the endless doubt. Hay bales stacked up high beside the pasture fence, smell of diesel fuel and wild prairie plants. Turning down the gravel lane I used to ride when my legs were nimble and my eyes were wide. Drive towards the wild horizon, open and vast, leaving all the urban rush inside the past. Red dust rolling up behind my tailgate wheels, knowing how much healing open country feels. Sun is sinking low behind the windmill tower, finding total quiet in the evening hour. Rusted iron mailboxes along the way, neighbors waving hands at close of working day. Barns with faded red paint standing through the weather, keeping all our family memories together. Step out on the porch and take a deep cool draw. Peaceful country living with no rush or flaw. Drive towards the wild horizon, open and vast, leaving all the urban rush inside the past. Red dust rolling up behind my tailgate wheels, knowing how much healing open country feels. Sun is sinking low behind the windmill tower, finding total quiet in the evening hour. Crickets starting chorus in the tall green grass, content to watch the peaceful hours pass. Back home, the desk, refracting afternoon rays into pictures grotesque. Faceted glass cut in 75 hands, splitting desk lamp beams in rainbow bands. I turn the polished glass between my thumb and palm, finding in its geometry a sudden calm. Look through the muted prism on the windowsill, color soft and gentle while the house is still. Every shade of indigo and sunset amber glow shows the changing seasons that we come to know, reflecting back the years without a single noise, holding all the quiet of my adult joys. Dust motes float like tiny stars inside the ray, marking off another quiet Sunday day. Books upon the shelves are bound in dark maroon, shading off the brightness of the afternoon. Workbooks close forever, retirement suit put back, walking down a settled and contented track. Look through the muted prism on the windowsill, color soft and gentle while the house is still. Every shade of indigo and sunset amber glow shows the changing seasons that we come to know, reflecting back the years without a single noise, holding all the quiet of my adult joys. Sunlight shifts its angle on the wooden floor, glass refracts the light until it shines no more. Clock hands align upon the brass mantelpiece, waiting for the ticking of the year to cease. Standing on the terrace with a tall wine glass, watching winter fog above the harbor pass. 60 years of living recorded in my mind, leaving all the restless ambition far behind. Welcome 0 hour as the chimes begin, opening the door to let the new year in. No regrets or worries for the days gone by, looking at the constellation in the sky. Count the 12 vibrations sounding deep and clear, entering with courage in a brand new year. Silver confetti falls upon the cobblestones, street lamps shine like topaz on the waterfront zones. Partner wraps a wool scarf tied around my neck, looking at our life without a single speck. We built a sturdy household through the wind and storm. Now our winter fires keep us safe and warm. Welcome 0 hour as the chimes begin, opening the door to let the new year in. No regrets or worries for the days gone by, looking at the constellation in the sky. Count the 12 vibrations sounding deep and clear, entering with courage in a brand new year. Chimes fade out into the chilly night, standing in the comfortable porch light.
Jacket with a brass button row, bought it back in college 40 years ago. Faded at the elbows and the collar band, softer than the new clothes sold across the land. Working in the backyard, pruning apple trees, feeling comfortable in the autumn breeze. Trusted friend, stitching that was built to never break or bend. Wear it with a proud heart in the afternoon, underneath the rising of the harvest moon. Are chasing every passing trend, buying shiny outfits that they have to mend. I prefer the comfort of this heavy weave, gives me all the shelter that I need to receive. Grandson has to borrow it to go outside, smiles to see his grandfather filled with pride. Faded denim holding all my honest years, stained with garden dirt and old triumphant tears. Fits my shoulders easy like a trusted friend, stitching that was built to never break or bend. Wear it with a proud heart in the afternoon, underneath the rising of the harvest moon, hanging on the wooden peg behind the door, ready for tomorrow's simple yard work chore, built to last.
long before. He taught me to stand when the cold winds blow. Never bend knees to the weak and the low. Inherited will to carry on. Work until daily labor is done. Forged in the fire of a honest life. Standing strong for my children and wife. Every scar on my hands tells a story true. Building foundations my whole life through. Now I pass the bench to my elder son. Show him how lathe and the press are run. Keep the fire burning in forge hearth bright. Work with patience from morning light. Sweat and truth are worth more than gold. Treasures of spirit that are never sold. Inherited will to carry on. Work until daily labor is done. Forged in the fire of a honest life. Standing strong for my children and wife. Every scar on my hands tells a story true. Building foundations my whole life through. Hammer rests on the anvil of face. Proud of my effort in this quiet place. Iron stays true.
Late night in November by the brick hearth's side. Watching amber coals inside the fireplace wide. Logs of seasoned oak wood turning into ash. Listening to the rain upon the window sash. Reading old handwritten letters from my youth. Finding in their lines a simple quiet truth. Gently blow upon the dying spark tonight. Catching one last flicker of the orange light. Warmth remains inside the hearth though fires fade. Grateful for the peaceful life that we have made. Let the embers settle down to soft gray dust. Holding on to patience, memory and trust. Clocks are ticking slow inside the hallway space. Rocking chair is resting in its
its accustomed place. Decades went like smoke up through the chimney stack. Not a single moment that I would take back. Fold the paper letters, put them in the drawer. Content with all the blessings sitting on my floor. Gently blow upon the dying spark tonight, catching one last flicker of the orange light. Warmth remains inside the hearth though fires fade. Grateful for the peaceful life that we have made. Let the embers settle down to soft gray dust, holding on to patience, memory and trust. Coals turn dim beneath the iron grate. Sleep comes down easy at this hour late. Rest well. Walking on the wet sand at the harbor pier. High tide coming in as midnight draws near. Moonlight spreads a silver carpet on the bay, washing off the footprints of the busy day. Ocean water breathing with a steady swell, rhythm that my adult heart has learned so well. Rising and falling like the lunar tide, pulling deep waters along the coastside. Ebb and flow of seasons in an aging mind, leaving all the turbulence far behind. Ocean water cleanses every rocky shore. Peace settles down on me forevermore. Old wooden pilings covered up in green, strongest dock support that I have ever seen, stands against the salt spray and the winter gale, guarding every fishing boat and canvas sail. Like these timber posts I stood my ground for long. Now I listen quietly to the tide song, rising and falling like the lunar tide, pulling deep waters along the coastside. Ebb and flow of seasons in an aging mind, leaving all the turbulence far behind. Ocean water cleanses every rocky shore. Peace settles down on me forevermore. Water turns back towards the open sea. Moonlight shines down softly on me.
through strands of hair appearing shiny bright. Not a sign of weakness, not a mark of age, just the golden writing on a mature page. 40 years of laughter, 30 years of care, woven in the threads of my silver hair. Every silver lining tells a story blessed, badges of the wisdom growing in my chest. Wear my silver crown with a contented smile, walking down the pathway for another mile. Nothing to disguise and nothing to erase, proud of every line upon my aging face. Granddaughter comes over, sits upon my lap, touches silver temples during morning nap, asks me why my hair looks like the winter moon. I tell her it's a gift that arrives so soon, earned through keeping promises and working hard, guarding every blessing in our family yard. Every silver lining tells a story blessed, badges of the wisdom growing in my chest. Wear my silver crown with a contented smile, walking down the pathway for another mile. Nothing to disguise and nothing to erase, proud of every line upon my aging face. Morning sun shines bright through the window pane, grateful for the sunshine and the gentle rain. Life is good. Walking round the shore before the April thaw, watching winter loosen up its heavy law. Reeds are standing stiff beside the muddy ledge, careful where I tread along the outer edge. Years of heavy burdens made my footsteps slow, learning where it's safe and where the waters flow. Step by step upon the brittle ice, every second chance comes with a price. Though the frozen layer groans beneath my shoe, I can see the open water shining blue across the winter lake with a steady mind, leaving all the frozen fears behind. Cracks begin to spider through the gray domain,
delayed, you know the weight you bear. How to walk with caution and a quiet care. Sunlight hits the surface with a gentle ray, welcoming the promise of a warmer day. Step by step upon the brittle ice, every second chance comes with a price. Though the frozen layer groans beneath my shoe, I can see the open water shining blue. Cross the winter lake with a steady mind, leaving all the frozen fears behind. Solid ground appears beside the piney shore. I am standing safe upon the land once more. Winter breaks away. High above the valley on the granite ridge, I check the weather sensors by the iron bridge. 40 years of keeping track of wind and frost, counting every storm that came and crossed. Now the tower dials turn their final rounds. Listen to the airwaves for the summit sounds. Broadcast clear across the mountain line. Send a steady message through the pine. Let the frequency go floating far away, over every rooftop at the close of day. I can hear the answer returning clear and strong, standing at the apex where I belong. Gathering my gauges in a leather case, looking down the valley at my quiet place. Engineers below us switch the power dial. I remain stationary for a little while. Every copper wire carried honest truth, guarding every traveler through their early youth. Broadcast clear across the mountain line. Send a steady message through the pine. Let the frequency go floating far away, over every rooftop at the close of day. I can hear the answer returning clear and strong, standing at the apex where I belong. Final transmission sliding through the air, leaving only silence on the mountain stair. My duty is complete. watching the velvet case inside the store. Wooden varnish polished like the days of yore. Tightening the horsehair on the slender bow. Tuning up 4 strings I used to know. Resin dust is settled on the spruce top board. Pressing down my fingers for a golden chord. Hear the warm amber echo fill the living space. Playing old melodies from a forgotten place. Resonating deep within the cedar frame. Every single note remembers youth by name. Listen to the timbre rise so high. Grandchildren are listening near the parlor rug, watching how my hands adjust the wooden peg. Decades spent in offices and city traffic noise never killed the magic of these simple joys. Vibrato warming up the evening air fills the quiet cottage without any care. Hear the warm amber echo fill the living space. Playing old melodies from a forgotten place. Resonating deep within the cedar frame. Every single note remembers youth by name. Listen to the timbre rise so high. Music settles softly in the room. One last sweet vibration in the gloom.
Turning curtain knobs upon the ham radio, searching through the frequencies of long ago. Fluorescent dial glows inside my late night study. Coffee cup is steaming beside papers muddy. Listening for signals from across the sea. Wavelengths humming low in quiet harmony. Faint static whisper through the speaker grid, carrying the secrets that the darkness hid. Voices from the harbors and the shipping lanes, fading through the clouds and through the autumn rains. I sit back and listen to the airwaves turn, finding late night peace for which I used to yearn. Workday deadlines vanish when the clock strikes 2. Nothing left to prove and nothing left to do. Cities far away are sending code and speech, reaching out to places that I'll never reach. Pencil writing call signs on a paper pad, thankful for the calmest hours I have had. whisper through the speaker grid, carrying the secrets that the darkness hid. Voices from the harbors and the shipping lanes, fading through the clouds and through the autumn rains. I sit back and listen to the airwaves turn, finding late night peace for which I used to yearn. Switching off the power as the morning nears, silent room reflecting 60 peaceful years.
Sitting on the park bench watching children run, catching autumn acorns in the afternoon sun. Doctor said my pulse skipped just a tiny beat. Nothing to be worried about upon this street. Just a little flutter, like a dry oak leaf. Life is far too precious to be spent in grief. Skip a little rhythm, catch a sudden breath, grateful for the living, looking past the death. Every tiny skip inside this aging chest tells me that my journey has been truly blessed. Let the pulse beat irregular and free, surrounded by the ones who mean the world to me. Working 30 summers at the factory floor, counting down the hours at the exit door. Now my schedule opens like a morning park, walking with my partner till the evening dark. If my ticker falters for a second space, I just look right over smiling face. Skip a little rhythm, catch a sudden breath, grateful for the living, looking past the death. Every tiny skip inside this aging chest tells me that my journey has been truly blessed. Let the pulse beat irregular and free, surrounded by the ones who mean the world to me. Steady rhythm returns inside my breast. Sun goes down quietly in the west.
To western coast, years of business travel making me a ghost, looking through the window at the jet engine ring, watching silver vapor on the swept-back wing, turbines roaring steady as we gain our height, rising through the clouds into the golden light. Sonic flare burning through the
cities built of grit and stone, realizing how much wisdom I have grown, higher than the troubles of my younger days, cruising up above the smoky valley haze. Suitcase in the overhead filled with project plans, hands that worked for decades for my family's gains. Now I take my seat with quiet calm inside, enjoying every minute of this steady ride. Attendant brings hot tea inside a paper cup. Nothing left to fear when looking up. Sonic flare burning through the upper atmosphere, leaving all the pressure and the worries here. Looking down at cities built of grit and stone, realizing how much wisdom I have grown, higher than the troubles of my younger days, cruising up above the smoky valley haze. Touchdown on the runway as the sunset gleams, home again to rest among my quiet dreams. Journey done. Chalk marks on the wool fabric spread out wide, measuring the shoulders from the outer side. Needle pulls the linen thread through heavy cloth, guarding old wool jackets from the winter moth. 30 years of tailoring the suits I wear, fitting all the changes that the years declare. Feel the velvet friction under working hands, crafting quiet comfort for a man who stands. Every tailored stitch along the inner seam holds together memories of a youthful dream. Soft texture smooths out every rough edge known, in a coat that feels just like my very own. Wrinkles round my knuckles tell a story true, cutting through dark navy and deep slate blue. Wife comes in the workshop with a tray of tea, pats my bent over shoulder very tenderly, adjusting collar lapels till the fit is right, ready for our grandson's graduation night. Feel the velvet friction under working hands, crafting quiet comfort for a man who stands. Every tailored stitch along the inner seam holds together memories of a youthful dream. Soft texture smooths out every rough edge known, in a coat that feels just like my very own. Iron steam rises from the pressing board. Best rewards in life are what we can afford. Simple grace. Old V8 engine humming down the county road, leaving city traffic and the endless doubt. Hay bales stacked up high beside the pasture fence, smell of diesel fuel and wild prairie plants. Turning down the gravel lane I used to ride when my legs were nimble and my eyes were wide. Drive towards the wild horizon, open and vast, leaving all the urban rush inside the past. Red dust rolling up behind my tailgate wheels, knowing how much healing open country feels. Sun is sinking low behind the windmill tower, finding total quiet in the evening hour. Rusted iron mailboxes along the way, neighbors waving hands at close of working day. Barns with faded red paint standing through the weather, keeping all our family memories together. Step out on the porch and take a deep cool draw. Peaceful country living with no rush or flaw. Drive towards the wild horizon, open and vast, leaving all the urban rush inside the past. Red dust rolling up behind my tailgate wheels, knowing how much healing open country feels. Sun is sinking low behind the windmill tower, finding total quiet in the evening hour. Crickets starting chorus in the tall green grass, content to watch the peaceful hours pass. Back home, heavy crystal paperweight upon the desk, refracting afternoon rays into pictures grotesque, faceted glass cut in 75 hands, splitting desk lamp beams in rainbow bands. I turn the polished glass between my thumb and palm, finding in its geometry a sudden calm. Look through the muted prism on the windowsill, color soft and gentle while the house is still. Every shade of indigo and sunset amber glow shows the changing seasons that we come to know, reflecting back the years without a single noise, holding all the quiet of my adult joys. Dust motes float like tiny stars inside the ray, marking off another quiet Sunday day. Books upon the shelves are bound in dark maroon, shading off the brightness of the afternoon. Workbooks close forever, retirement suit put back, walking down a settled and contented track. Look through the muted prism on the windowsill, color soft and gentle while the house is still. Every shade of indigo and sunset amber glow shows the changing seasons that we come to know, reflecting back the years without a single noise, holding all the quiet of my adult joys. Sunlight shifts its angle on the wooden floor, glass refracts the light until it shines no more. Clock hands align upon the brass mantelpiece, waiting for the ticking of the year to cease. Standing on the terrace with a tall wine glass, watching winter fog above the harbor pass. 60 years of living recorded in my mind, leaving all the restless ambition far behind. Welcome 0 hour as the chimes begin, opening the door to let the new year in. No regrets or worries for the days gone by, looking at the constellation in the sky. Count the 12 vibrations sounding deep and clear, entering with courage in a brand new year. Silver confetti falls upon the cobblestones, street lamps shine like topaz on the waterfront zones. Partner wraps a wool scarf tied around my neck, looking at our life without a single speck. We built a sturdy household through the wind and storm. Now our winter fires keep us safe and warm. Welcome 0 hour as the chimes begin, opening the door to let the new year in. No regrets or worries for the days gone by, looking at the constellation in the sky. Count the 12 vibrations sounding deep and clear, entering with courage in a brand new year. Chimes fade out into the chilly night, standing in the comfortable porch light.
Cotton jacket with a brass button row. Bought it back in college 40 years ago. Faded at the elbows and the collar band, softer than the new clothes sold across the land. Working in the backyard, pruning apple trees, feeling comfortable in the autumn breeze. Faded denim holding all my honest years, stained with garden dirt and old triumphant tears. Fits my shoulders easy like a trusted friend, stitching that was built to never break or bend. Wear it with a proud heart in the afternoon, underneath the rising of the harvest moon. Younger folks are chasing every passing trend, buying shiny outfits that they have to mend. I prefer the comfort of this heavy weave, gives me all the shelter that I need to receive. Grandson has to borrow it to go outside, smiles to see his grandfather filled with pride. Faded denim holding all my honest years, stained with garden dirt and old triumphant tears. Fits my shoulders easy like a trusted friend, stitching that was built to never break or bend. Wear it with a proud heart in the afternoon, underneath the rising of the harvest moon, hanging on the wooden peg behind the door, ready for tomorrow's simple yard work chore, built to last.
father's steel anvil sits in the shed, heavy square iron where the ham is spread. Calloused hands shape the gate and the door, working through heat as he did long before. He taught me to stand when the cold winds blow, never bend knees to the weak and the low. Inherited will to carry on, work until daily labor is done, forged in the fire of a honest life, standing strong for my children and wife. Every scar on my hands tells a story true, building foundations my whole life through. Now I pass the bench to my elder son, show him how lathe and the press are run, keep the fire burning in forge hearth bright, work with patience from morning light. Sweat and truth are worth more than gold, treasures of spirit that are never sold. Inherited will to carry on, work until daily labor is done, forged in the fire of a honest life, standing strong for my children and wife. Every scar on my hands tells a story true, building foundations my whole life through. Hammer rests on the anvil face, proud of my effort in this quiet place. Iron stays true.
Late night in November by the brick hearth side, watching amber coals inside the fireplace wide, logs of seasoned oak wood turning into ash, listening to the rain upon the window sash, reading old handwritten letters from my youth, finding in their lines a simple quiet truth. Gently blow upon the dying spark tonight, catching one last flicker of the orange light. Warmth remains inside the hearth though fires fade, grateful for the peaceful life that we have made. Let
the embers settle down to soft gray dust, holding on to patience, memory, and trust. Clocks are ticking slow inside the hallway space. Rocking chair is resting in its accustomed place. Decades went like smoke up through the chimney stack. Not a single moment that I would take back. Fold the paper letters, put them in the drawer, content with all the blessings sitting on my floor. Gently blow upon the dying spark tonight, catching one last flicker of the orange light. Warmth remains inside the heart though fires fade. Grateful for the peaceful life that we have made. Let the embers settle down to soft gray dust, holding on to patience, memory, and trust. Coals turn dim beneath the iron grate. Sleep comes down easy at this hour late. Rest well. Walking on the wet sand at the harbor pier. High tide coming in as midnight draws near. Moonlight spreads a silver carpet on the bay, washing off the footprints of the busy day. Ocean water breathing with the steady swell, rhythm that my adult heart has learned so well. Rising and falling like the lunar tide, pulling deep waters along the coastside. Ebb and flow of seasons in an aging mind, leaving all the turbulence far behind. Ocean water cleanses every rocky shore. Peace settles down on me forevermore. Old wooden pilings covered up in green, strongest dock support that I have ever seen, stands against the salt spray and the winter gale, guarding every fishing boat and canvas sail. Like these timber posts I stood my ground for long. Now I listen quietly to the tide song, rising and falling like the lunar tide,
Silver strands of hair appearing shiny bright. Not a sign of weakness, not a mark of age, just the golden writing on a mature page. 40 years of laughter, 30 years of care, woven in the threads of my silver hair. Every silver lining tells a story blessed, badges of the wisdom growing in my chest. Wear my silver crown with a contented smile, walking down the pathway for another mile. Nothing to disguise and nothing to erase, proud of every line upon my aging face. Granddaughter comes over, sits upon my lap, touches silver temples during morning nap, asks me why my hair looks like the winter moon. I tell her it's a gift that arrives so soon, earned through keeping promises and working hard, guarding every blessing in our family yard. Every silver lining tells a story blessed, badges of the wisdom growing in my chest. Wear my silver crown with a contented smile, walking down the pathway for another mile. Nothing to disguise and nothing to erase, proud of every line upon my aging face. Morning sun shines bright through the window pane, grateful for the sunshine and the gentle rain. Life is good.